It's literally just like a production of a play. It's on water. So you have behind the scenes, you have radios.
It's a lot of teamwork. You have to have people in the boat, spotters. You have to have rope handlers. So you need a lot of people to run a show.
All the skis all have to be labeled and marked, and what act goes with which rope and which skiers and life jackets. There's a whole safety person that's in charge of every act and every show. So it is literally like doing a full production, but on the water. I remember growing up, I couldn't wait for school to end because then I get to hang out with my lake friends.
Just keeping everything synchronized, you know, getting all these kids out of the water, or adults out of the water is tough. So the initial pull is tough. The corners are usually tough because the boat slows down, they have to stay together. And then generally on the straights, they have fun. They're just generally just having fun. But the hardest part is the pull out in the corners usually.
Even a lot of us that grew up on the lake, 40 years ago, now their children and grandchildren are in the club.
I think the biggest misconception is when new members join, they think I have to be a, professional skier or a skier that competes, and that is really the smallest percentage. This is just, it's really more of a family club that enjoys water skiing.
Every week we have cookouts to get together. We have a potluck. The club supplies the hamburgers and hot dogs, and we just share around that table, and then some are out skiing and some are in here eating.
I've been in the ski club since 1980. I help driving the boats and helping out. The ballet line is mostly making sure that the skiers are just doing things together. It's more like almost a Broadway show type thing. So the ballet line is very different, where the pyramid is much more athletic. Barefooting is a totally different thing. I mean, that's a high speed step out. Obviously no skis. The boat's traveling at over 40 miles an hour, and that takes good flat water and a good skier, obviously.
It's a little bit of high speed. It helps to learn when you're young because the falls hurt a little bit, but it's not too hard on the feet, contrary to what some people think, but it's a thrill out there. It's fun.
Tell me how fast you're going.
About 40, 42, 43, somewhere in there.
The trick skiers were like at 16 miles an hour. So that you can see the difference between a trick skier and a barefooter.
How does it feel when you fall?
That hurts a little bit. Sometimes you get a noseful, but other than that, it's not too bad.
The foundation of water skiing is on 3 events skiing, which is slalom skiing, jumping, and trick skiing. You saw the trickers today, and the show skiing is a completely different discipline. So again, it's all fun, and I think it's all part of the kids just enjoying it. It makes the summer go by, and it's also a little bit about leadership. These kids have to work together, teamwork, leadership. It's important. I think the club is, like I said earlier, it's a catalyst for the community, really. A lot of people on the lake have either been in the club or in the club, and it's generally, it adds to the family atmosphere and the social aspect of the lake. So it's been around since 1958, and it's getting stronger every year. So
it's a great group, very family-oriented, a bunch of very nice people, and we're glad to be a part of it.
It's a different community. There's something about a water skiing family because you can do it when you're 2 years old or you're 90 years old. It's unlike any other sport. Mrs. Seebeck said years ago, once you've drank the waters of Bantam Lake, it stays with you for life, meaning you're going to keep coming back.